Hey guys, welcome back to the Magical Mermaid Tarot channel. Let's take a look at your options here. I'm going to be doing a reading. What does he think of you? And you can pick a shell here, but in this case, these are conch shells. But you can pick one of these conch shells that you feel the most called to, and we're going to go ahead and pull up the energies based on the seashell that you have chosen. Now I'm going to go ahead and add some zodiac signs randomly. Be right back. There we go. The zodiac signs are in. Please go ahead and pick whichever pile you feel most called to. And also you can pick the pile that has your zodiac sign on it. So you have two ways to choose. You may feel called to opt to multiple. Maybe you've got multiple males that you're curious about. You can assign one shell to one of the males and another shell to the other male. Okay. This is mostly kind of like a romantic reading, or maybe like maybe a reading that's looking for romantic potential, or something like that. Okay. I mean, it could be platonic. If you want to look into that, that's good. Maybe you're trying to look into a platonic connection to see if there's anything romantic there. Whatever the case may be, that's kind of like the kind of reading it's going to be. Okay. All right, let's begin. We have Capricorn, Pisces, Gemini, and Taurus for Seashell number 1. And then we have Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Leo for Seashell number 2. And then we have Aries, Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Virgo for Seashell number 3. And that's that. I will see you at your reading. Hello and welcome to your reading, Seashell number 1, and or Capricorn, Pisces, Gemini, and Taurus. We shall begin your reading. So the man on your mind is viewing you as a risk taker, okay? Someone who takes action, moves forward, takes a leap on the things that they want to do. They don't feel that you sit around, okay? They feel that as soon as you get the information you need, you're gone, okay? You act on it, all right? So I feel that the man on your mind thinks that you have focused on them at some point and analyzed them, paid attention to them, and gotten the information that you need. You learned about them, you researched, you analyzed them, you took a closer look at them. Perhaps you went on a date with them, perhaps you spent time with them getting to know them, or just spent time around them, or maybe they suspect that you noticed them and that you had watched and observed their behavior and their character, and they feel that you have made some sort of decision based on the information that you discovered about them or about something related to them. They feel that, again, that you're very adventurous. That you take leaps, you jump in, you do what you need to do. You're bold, okay? You're not scared, you're not afraid. They feel that you are not scared or afraid, partly because of your excellence, your ability to, hey, if you took that leap, guess what? You will be making it. You'll be making it to the other side. This is a clear sign to this person that you are excellent, okay? That you are flying high, okay? You're very good, okay? And so they put you on a bit of a pedestal in the sense that they think that you are a go-getter, that you are not afraid, you go for what you want, and that you pay attention to. You're not just blindly jumping into situations. You actually learn about what you're about to do, what you're about to jump into. So they feel that perhaps if you were dating this person, they feel that you really got to know them, you really got all the information, you really got in well. You didn't just get in with someone and make stupid mistakes doing stupid things. You actually wanted to know if they were right for you, and you asked all the right questions and you observed them. And they feel that this was really excellent of you. Now, I feel that this person, this man, I feel that they sometimes cover up their faults. I think because of how excellent you are, and I'm not saying you're perfect, pile number 1. I'm just saying that you are very good and you make them sometimes feel insecure, okay? I do think that sometimes, I do think that they think also that you are very, you kind of hide your light. You hide your light, you dim your light. You don't like to show who you really are to others, because then you're concerned that they might judge you or something like that, okay? So for some of you, I feel like this person thinks that you're hiding the relationship or the connection that you have with them, or that you're hiding the feelings you have for them from other people, and they think maybe it's because you're still choosing You're still trying to assess if they are good enough for you or not. It says here, unsure of what you want, everything looks good. So the vibe on this for me is that they're starting to feel like you're actually a gem that is kind of covered up right now. So basically, you're basically trying to cover up the fact that they feel that you're trying to cover up the fact that you are unsure of what you want, and that you are looking at other options or other choices. Or perhaps they feel that you're still in the dating world and you haven't settled on them yet. If you are in a relationship with this person, I feel like this person might be thinking that you're thinking of leaving, because maybe not because you think you're better than them, but because you actually are better than them in some key ways. They're feeling really stressed about that, though. They do feel like you may be out of their league, that you may feel the ideas that you are so excellent, you're very good, very, very functional. You can research things before you take a leap. And so when you take that leap, you're likely to succeed. So they are understanding that if you were to leave them, or if you were to go off on your own to do your own thing, that you would do exceedingly well, and that you would have the pick of the litter. Okay, that you're not going to be short on options, you're not going to be short on all that kind of stuff. And I just feel that they feel a lot of mental distress about your sense of boldness, your sense of adventure. They feel very, very stressed because you're the type to cut people off if they are not on your level. I mean, that's the best way to put it, because I see someone jumping over a cliff here, okay, and then I see someone taking off in a rocket ship here. So they feel that you're taking off, and they feel really, really hurt by that. For some of you guys, this person, you already left them, and they are really seriously hurting right now because you cut them off and it was brutal. Okay, they feel that your cutoff game is very strong, and that they are not they're scared. So if you're still with this person, they are scared because they think that you will leave them because you have multiple options and you're a quality pick. Okay, let's go ahead and pull a last few cards and get the final word on this. Thank you. Okay, so all right, so I pulled some Neoteric tarot cards here for you to give some more information. I feel that this person feels overburdened. I do think that they feel a sense of burnout. They feel like they're trying too hard, that it's been a lot of burdens in this relationship, that it's been just taking a very big toll, and that things are finally wrapping up. I think they feel that you're taking charge of your situation, and you're taking charge of your situation in order to have less burdens in the relationship. Maybe you have made a decisive decision to avoid being the one who's left holding the bag, or avoid being the one who's shouldering most of the burdens, or avoid being the one in the relationship who has to deal with a lot of toxicity while they don't have to deal with much toxicity from you. I just feel that they feel that you're taking off because it was just a lot. Okay, it's just a lot. I see some of you may have actually moved to a different city and left this masculine behind. And I feel like they feel that you left them holding the bag. Like maybe you left them feeling like they had to do everything on their own. Perhaps you shared a lease with them. Perhaps you were paying rent with them. I don't know what it was, okay? But I just feel like they have the sense that you've left and they're overburdened by the fact that you took charge of your situation and that you left, okay? This masculine is still in love with you, okay? They're still in love with you. And they are I feel like they want to see, they have a wish about you. They want to see if they can get you back, okay? This masculine wants to see if they can get you back as a mate or a partner, all right? Now, let me go ahead and get some advice for you on this, okay? Sacred Spirit, what is the advice for pile number 1? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so if you left this person behind, the advice is for you to enjoy your life and make choices that bring you happiness. You have chosen what brings you happiness. There's a sense of completion. I feel like you're finished with the situation. You did your very best. Okay? And it is time for you to wrap it up. You did the right thing. If you wrapped it up and moved on from this person and you're happy, then the happiness is a sign you're looking for that you made the right choice. Now, if you're still with this person, okay, it's possible for some of you're still with this person that you're asking about. I see that, let me go back a little bit with these tarot cards on if you're still with this person. Okay, if you're still with this person, then I feel that this person understands and recognizes that you feel overburdened by the relationship. Okay, they are concerned that you're going to leave. And I feel like they are willing to shoulder the burdens. Yeah, I feel like they feel that you want to leave behind the burdens of this relationship. But they are still in love with you, and they still want to bring you back. Okay, they still want to make you the queen. Okay, they're pleased that you're still there. Okay, they're pleased that you're still there, and they're in love with you because of it. All right. I know it feels very stressful, but here's the advice for you. If you're still married to this person, spirit guides are saying, sorry, I meant married or in a relationship with this person, that it's a good marriage, because especially with the two major arcana coming up, spirit guides are trying to tell you that this person is honorable and that they will try to create and bring compatibility and happiness to the relationship. I am getting soulmate vibes. I'm feeling like you have found your place in the world with this person, and maybe that some of these, I feel like these energies coming up here, that a lot of this is temporary or just like growing pains in the relationship, and that they actually feel like, they got a catch out of you. And so even if there's been difficulty, they do feel helpless at the thought of losing you. They don't want to lose you. They feel like that would just be too much. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the next few cards. And I will start off with if you have left this person or you're not with them. So I'm seeing that the advice is for you to, if you've left this person or you're not with them, is to stay hidden and stay out of the way. Because this person is a liar in some ways. You remember we saw cover up. This person likes to hide that they are feeling insecure. They like to hide how they feel. Okay. They're not very open with you. They keep secrets. Okay. And so spirit guides are telling you, be aware that's a situation and stay away from it. I'm getting stay silent, avoid it, sneak out, sneak away, because it's not a healthy situation. Now, if you are still married and still with this person, the advice is that while you are in this union, speak less, say less, work smart, not hard. Okay? Don't get yourself riled up. Don't get yourself overdone with this. Okay? Bring the energies down. Get silent. Get spiritual. Consult with the oracle, and then strategize in how to deal with this person. Okay? And that's what I'm seeing for you, Seashell number 1, Capricorn, Pisces, Gemini, and Taurus. Thank you for watching. Give it a like if you enjoyed it. Leave me a comment. I love to chat. Bye. Hello and welcome, Seashell number 2, or Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, and Leo. Here's what I'm seeing about what this masculine thinks of you. I'm seeing that there was some sort of getting together. Maybe they feel like you were vulnerable to them, or they were vulnerable to you. They feel that you, there was some sort of meeting, or that you gathered up or met up. Maybe they met you at a party, or you went to a gathering recently, or an event, or attended an event together. This person does feel a sense of love for you. They do feel that there are moments where there's mutual vulnerability. They do think that there's been acts of love between the two of you. I'm getting the vibe that maybe, you'd bring snacks for each other, or if that's just for some of you. If it doesn't resonate, then don't leave it for the rest, okay? But I'm just saying that there's been like good times and good feelings between the two of you. This person feels like there's been good times and good feelings and bonding, and there's been, gatherations, there's been celebrations, there's been reunions. I do think that they feel that the situation is like a work in progress. They feel that they've had to learn a lot from you. I'll learn a lot in the situation, that it's been a learning curve. There's been a learning curve because there was something that happened recently that caused them a lot of confusion, or because they just feel like they don't fully understand something about the connection, or something about you, or the way this situation flows. Okay. And I think that the thing they do understand is that there's more to learn. there's more to master. Okay, I do think that they are confused because perhaps there was some sort of incident where you guys clashed on opinions or preferences. I feel like you guys are two very strong personalities, and this created a misunderstanding. I feel like there might have been some kind of confrontation or some kind of argument between the two of you, but I do feel like this person really, really, really feels bad about that. They want to apologize, but it's almost like a little too late. If you're not with this person, they want to apologize now, but that time has passed to ask for forgiveness. Okay, the damage has been done, and it just feels like they were confused about understanding that, the realm they were in with you was not one where they should have been clashing egos with you. They should have been working with you. They have regrets about that, fam. They really do. They feel like a fool. They thought that with the ego clash they were having with you meant that you were some kind of major problem, and perhaps they've moved on and tried out other females or tried out other relationships or something, and realizing that, oh my gosh, it's not as good. Or perhaps they moved on and couldn't find another girlfriend or find another connection like the one you offered, and they do regret it. Okay, one of the ways that they cope is they just let themselves focus on their work, let themselves focus on their profession. They try not to think about it. I almost feel like they might not even be dating right now. I feel like they're just kind of like, if I can make it work with her, and they see that they had a role to play in being egotistical rather than humble, and it just feels like they realize that the role that they played and how badly this went, and they're going to use these regrets to help them learn and master the world of dating or the world of relationships. For a few of you, they may have had regrets about overworking or prioritizing work over you. That's just for a few of you. Let's see what, as a final message, what Tarot has to say about the situation. Because it was a masculine. All my viewers might think, okay, of them. Because it was a masculine, my viewers might think of them. Thank you. This is the neoteric. So I do feel that if you're in a connection with this person, then you guys may have recently had a disagreement and they are regretting how it went down. They've been avoidant. I see that maybe they failed to apologize and they have just been burying themselves in work in order to get their mind off of it, okay? But they're still low-key thinking about it, okay? Though they're working because that's all they can think about, okay? They're burying themselves in work because all they can think about is y'all's connection and how it went bad and the clash that was there. They do feel sad for causing you tears, but they feel like either this person's not really good at apologizing, or they feel like they just feel like it's just time has passed to ask for forgiveness. What's done is done. I'm just getting that vibe. So I don't think there's an apology coming. Oh, actually, I think there is an apology coming, though it may be arriving late. Okay, you're gonna feel like the apology is late. Okay. I do feel like this person, if they've been burying themselves in work, they are thinking about making first steps towards you. Because they understand that they need to be accountable. If they want to do this connection with you, then they need to play fair and they need to be accountable for the things that they do wrong, because if they don't treat you correctly, then you won't be treated correctly. So they are sort of starting to move in this direction. They're taking first steps in that direction. I'm also seeing that there's teamwork here, okay, in harmony. I feel like this person wants to be linked up with you. They do want to do teamwork with you. They want to build something together. They might want to move into a house and like a fixer-upper and renovate it together. I don't know, okay? But I just feel like if there are children that are part of the picture, then they're very keen on keeping you and them with the children, co-parenting together and being together, okay? Now, I do feel like this person is going to take some first steps, possibly. They're realizing that if they don't treat you correctly, it might end up in the road of like divorce or separation. So this is part of why they're being bold, because they don't want this to happen. What they want is teamwork. What they want is cooperation. What they want is harmony. What they want is security and family with you. And that's what I'm seeing in the cards for you, my beautiful viewer. If you enjoyed this reading, please give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment if you have anything to share. I love to chat. Take really good care of yourself, okay? Bye. Hello and welcome, pile number 3. You chose Seashell number 3, or your Aries, Scorpio, Sagittarius, or Virgo. Alright, so the masculine on your mind thinks that you, they want to trust you. I feel like the masculine on your mind wants to trust you. They want to take a leap and trust you. Okay, they've put their firm belief in you. Okay, they've chosen to be more confident about you, and to have more faith in you. Okay, they're willing to move forward, take action, or have faith in what is happening. Okay, fam. Now, I do think that this person, the masculine on your mind, thinks that the situation is quite challenging, and that they are, but that they are seeking peace. Okay, it's a challenging situation that's going to be more peaceful. Perhaps they've seen that you become more peaceful, even though the situation has been adversarial at times. Okay, I do feel like this masculine is starting to give in to what it is you've been asking. If you've been asking them to change something or work on something, I feel like they're starting to realize that they need to let go of the stance they've had, and because it's getting in the way of a golden opportunity with you. And this golden opportunity represents a chance for growth in the relationship, and it has a huge potential to bring great benefit and success to the relationship, to them, to you. This might be money related. I feel like maybe this masculine you're thinking about has learned to has began to concede to you, because they now understand that you are valuable, or perhaps you make a good income, or you started making a good income, or they feel that you are rare, or that the opportunity with you is rare. And so they are getting better about acknowledging or accepting something, albeit a bit reluctantly, but they are willing to let go of that stance in order to accept the situation with you that maybe can't be changed, or just to accept the factors related to your situation exactly, as they are, maybe accepting certain limits. Okay. Now, I do think that this person has been spying on you. Okay, I do think they've been spying on your social media. Maybe they do tarot readings about you, or they maybe talk to your friends and your family, or they drive by your home. They have been keeping tabs on you. Okay, this masculine is very keenly interested in you. They find the situation with you to be very complex and complicated, but they're also really drawn into the allure of the fact that it's a rare kind of connection, and to the fact that there is peace in your situation. Okay, there's peace. They are very, very they're staying very focused on you, because they believe that you're very valuable, and they see that you have the potential to walk away. For some of you, you may have already walked away from this person because of whatever was happening. Perhaps they couldn't fathom how to get along well with you. It was very complicated for them, and so you walked away. But if you have not walked away, this person is spying on you because they're shocked, and they think maybe you mentioned to them that you were thinking of leaving, or maybe you have been looking into some stuff online. Maybe you were looking up divorce or whatever, and they have recently found out about this and are feeling very shocked. Perhaps you gave them a rude awakening because you let them know, I'm not happy with this. I'm not happy with this overcomplicated nonsense. Okay, I want peace. And they are shocked that you're willing to walk away in order to get peace. You want to get away from this adversarial situation that's very confusing and conflicting and complicated, and they understand that, and they're willing to concede to this. Okay, in you. They're willing to say, okay, let's make it easier. Let's make it more peaceful. They're taking action. They're leaning in, and they're placing their faith and confidence in you. And they're accepting that there's going to be peace. Let me get some tarot cards on this situation. Be right back. So this is Neoteric Tarot. On the mind of my viewer who chooses pile 3. What does that masculine think of my YouTube viewer? Thank you. Oops. 3 of Wands and 10 of Pentacles. Okay. Queen of Swords and King of Swords. Wonderful. Okay, so all right, we're back. So I'm getting 3 of Wands, the 10 of Pentacles for you, and the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. Now, the 3 of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles, my vibe on this is that they want to hold on to you, fam. They want to hold on to you. They want to continue to build. And I got money coming up twice. We got a chest of gold, and now we got the fullness of Pentacles, which is that they're wanting to hold on to this legacy that they built with you. For some of you, you've already gotten married, or perhaps you have a business together, or you're coming from a similar line or lineage or something, I don't know, or a similar background specifically, okay? And they want to hold on to the wealth that you represent, okay? They don't want to lose that. All right. This is why they're conceding. This is why they're taking a leap and they're trusting you. Now, I do feel that this person sees that you're very honest, that you're very independent, that you're very principled, and that you have provided constructive criticism at this time. That you're very objective, you're being objective, and you're being, aware of the situation. And I feel that because of this, this masculine has decided that they're going to apply their discipline. They're going to show more integrity. They're going to have more morality around you. They're going to maintain those high standards and the strict standards that you maybe are preferring for them, from them. Okay. I do see that maybe there's just an issue of trust and, hey, let's behave right, so to speak. Okay. And I get the feeling that this masculine is seeing that you're not playing when it comes to that. And they want to be in line. They want to be in line with you. I got an extra card here. It says Hierophant. Yeah, I feel like this person is either wanting to marry you or remain married to you. They want to follow traditions. I feel like even as this person is following traditions with you, they're looking to you. You can see that in the image here for, acknowledgement or, acknowledgement or just feeling like you're in sync. They want to feel like, they say, I feel like this person's saying, okay, so you're choosing this religion. You're choosing this set of beliefs. I'm looking at you. I'm trusting you. And I'm going to lean in and do this religion or do this set of beliefs with you or marry you or whatever it is. Okay. And I just feel like this person wants to conform to whatever it is that you're trying to, keep going in this relationship. And that's all I'm seeing in the cards for you, my beautiful viewer. If you enjoy this reading, please let me know. If you enjoy this, please put a like on it. If it was helpful, put a like on it. Also, if you would like a comment, if you have any comments for me, please do so. I love to chat. Take good care now. Bye.